Welcome to Sara Gonzalez. She is BlazeTV host of the news and Why It Matters. And she's in real trouble because she has been falsifying videos, which had to cost her a fortune, make these deep fakes. And she's lying about these drag shows. Or she's not, and the video is what it is. Sara Gonzalez is here with us to talk about what she experienced and the video that she captured.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, Glenn. It's been quite a time over the last weekend gathering this footage from this particular drag brunch. It was where you would not expect, which is just in the middle of suburbia, where you would expect to be very conservative, an affluent neighborhood for those of you who are familiar with the area, the Shops at Legacy, a restaurant/bar at the Shops at Legacy, having this drag brunch. And it said on the event where you purchase the tickets online, it said, all ages are welcome. It did give a viewer discretion is advised, but this was clearly an all ages welcome drag brunch. So I decided to go just to see if anyone would actually bring their children, knowing that this was going to be raunchy. And of course,
it makes it worse that it's all ages are welcome. However, parental discretion is advised. This is spicy stuff.
Right.
Okay. So, do you have video that
yes,
we can watch?
Yeah, we do.
Here's the okay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, please.
If you're watching the Blaze,
please.
Go ahead.
So here is I believe this one was an actual woman dressed as a dominatrix with her rear hanging out.
That's definitely a man.
That is a man with fake breasts. People are cramming money down the fake breasts. There is, at one point, they ask the child to tip. Her parents are waving her arms around wildly. And here is walking all the way up to tip them. And they, of course, compliment her glitter shoes.
She came with the glitter shoes. She said, I wore my glitter shoes.
This is such.
Exploded. I want children.
And I've seen the unedited version of this. Thankfully, you did blur the child's face out. It's important to note. But definitely a child. Also, I mean, this is just the part we can air. It gets much more explicit than that in other parts of the video.
Yeah, at one point, they were giving away sex toys as prizes for their contest that they were having. And so I have footage of I'm filming them giving away the sex toy with the little girl right there in the background. And the most bizarre thing to me is that everyone around me didn't even register
Sarah,
on their radar.
This is Stu and I have been talking off the air. I don't even know how to explain it. I am in a place right now I have never been before spiritually. And I don't even know how to express it other than evil is everywhere. Mm-hmm. It is closer than you think and farther down the road than you think. It's everywhere. And this is kind of goes into what we were talking about off the air, Stu, about, look, she's in a regular part of Texas, She's in a regular, decent part of town. And they're having this, and children are going, and no one is having a problem with it. And Texas, this part of Texas is very religious, very religious. But it doesn't matter to people anymore.
Well, all of the evil that you mentioned has desensitized so much of the country into thinking that this is completely normal behavior. It's completely normal to bring a child to a sexual show. It's completely normal to have them experiencing and even engaging in tipping all of these people where they have dollar bills stuffed in their cleavage. I mean, this is how far society has degraded, that you're sitting in a room with all of these people and none of them see the problem. And even to your point, Glenn, about, people accusing me of creating a deep fake and this isn't true. It didn't say all ages are welcome. This was 18 and up. All of the lies that they're spewing. And it's like, number one, at the end of the day, you see the child there and you know that it's there. But number two, even if you were to ask them, okay, so you think that I'm faking it. So you admit that this is a problem. They still won't admit it. They won't admit that this is
Because
wrong.
it's not a problem to too many people on the left. I mean, and I don't understand it. I saw the footage of this one drag queen come out, not at this particular event, where she's doing splits in her crotch, and it's horrible. And little kids are at the edge of the stage. And I'm thinking to myself, this is hell.
Yeah.
We have become a unrighteous and loathsome people.
Yeah.
What are you doing about it? Because you got involved, or you started a group.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yes. So I am working with a nonprofit called Texas Family Project. We have launched a special project within that called Defend Our Kids Texas. And we are fighting back. We are holding our leaders accountable. We are holding the businesses accountable. And ultimately, we would like to hold the parents accountable for all of this debauchery going on, because this is clear sexual child abuse. And whatever community you're a part of, if it's the LGBT community, you are not exempt from consequences of sexualizing children. It is clear abuse, and it has to be stopped. So we're holding people accountable. And I would urge your listeners to go to defendkidstx.com, even if you are in a different state, because our goal is to take this nationwide. And I would ask them, there's a donation button there, but what I'm asking them is to join the fight. I don't need your money. I need your time, because for too long, conservatives have sat back and stayed in their little bubbles, stayed and minded their own business, while the left has been infiltrating academia, the schools, the medical community. They've infiltrated all of these places to normalize this behavior. This is why the culture has gone so far downhill. They have been working overtime to make sure that this happens, and we have kept to ourselves for far too long. The time is now to get up and join the fight.
You know, Hitler was really a response to the Weimar Republic. They had destroyed what the German Republic even meant. Drugs were everywhere. Money was loose and fast. The cabaret shows were basically this, but they didn't go as far as injecting it into their children. We've now injected it directly into our children. This is, you know, if we don't stop it now, it will come to a stop. But will it take a strong man to stop it? And then what do you get from that?
Yeah.
This has got to be stopped in our own neighborhoods.
Yeah, and I would urge the Texas Comptroller, Glenn Hager, who is a Republican, by the way, I would urge him, he can take action on this today if he so chooses.
Why hasn't he?
It's a great question. I hope to find that out from his office today.
All right, let me know the answer to that,
I will.
you? Okay, thank you very much. Again, the address for the website?
Yes, defendkidstx.com. Please join us. Send us your email so that we can keep you posted on what's going on.
Thank you so
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from Blaze TV, with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.